What a pleasure to be here. Nice full room. You know, it's an honor to be representing FAB here today. We are obviously very relevant in our region, but also as UAE's global bank, a lot of what is being discussed today, we're smack in the middle of. So when CRD6 comes up in Europe, we do have presence in Europe as well, so we have to strategize against all of the moving parts that exist today. So it's a privilege to open this forum among peers who share a commitment to progress. Our region stands at a turning point. Technology is no longer a distant promise. It is becoming a practical force that shapes how we serve our clients and how we manage our risk. At the same time, shifts in trade, policy, and geopolitics are redefining how value moves across borders, creating new corridors and new expectations. Financial services in MENA are evolving with the speed and scale that will influence global markets for years to come. As these shifts take place, FAB leads from a position of strength as the UAE's largest bank with over 1.3 trillion dirhams in assets and a footprint now spanning 22 countries across the world. Our international business now contributes close to 20% of our revenues and close to 30% of our assets. So very material as we look at our business. It is clear evidence that connectivity is not just a vision, it is certainly our reality. This scale gives us a unique vantage point to shape what comes next. That is why, as we look ahead, I'm eager to explore how we turn this momentum into better connectivity, stronger resilience, and wider opportunity for our clients and communities. At the heart of this transformation lies technology. Technology is the foundation upon which competitiveness will be built. Artificial intelligence, as mentioned earlier, is moving from isolated pilots to platforms that operate across the enterprise. It is redesigning decision-making, client engagement, and the economics of operations. You can see the difference in faster onboarding, more accurate analytics, and service journeys that are shorter and more consistent. The future of international banking will be shaped by those who can apply AI responsibly, at scale, and tie it to the outcomes that clients value. There was an IMF report this morning that I was looking at, and it was interesting to see that global GDP numbers have now been upticked based on the amount of investment that is going into AI. So just in terms of materiality of what's happening in the AI space, it is obviously going to impact our business, but actually global growth as well. One of the most significant changes is in how money moves across borders. Cross-border payments are entering a new phase where programmality and tokenization are reshaping liquidity management. Instead of relying on batch processes, payments can now be triggered by specific events or time windows, giving treasurers great precision and control. Our collaboration with Onyx by JP Morgan demonstrated this in practice, with time-based and event-based triggers executed reliably and with full transparency. The effect is practical. Treasurers gain the ability to fund obligations just in time, optimize yields on surplus cash, and reduce operational friction. Alongside programmable payments, digital currency infrastructure is advancing under supervisory oversight. Stablecoins and central bank initiatives are being designed to make everyday payments easier locally while improving reliability across borders. In the UAE, plans have been announced for a dirham-backed stablecoin, aiming to support domestic and international use, including machine-to-machine payments as AI systems transact. These developments show how a digital economy builds trusted rails under the eye of the regulators with bank-grade standards, as so innovation is safe to adopt and simple to scale. But technology alone does not define the future. It works within a wider context, one shaped by trade flows, regulatory frameworks, and geopolitical dynamics. These structural shifts are just as important as the tools we deploy, because they set the stage for how innovation translates into real-world impact. We see this in the way trade corridors between Asia and the Middle East are expanding. Clients now expect their banks to deliver multi-currency settlements with speed, certainty, and transparency. One clear signal of this direction is deeper integration with global clearing systems. FAB's direct participation in CIPS, which is China's cross-border interbank payment system, is an example of how institutions are strengthening RMB clearing and enabling more efficient cross-border payments for businesses active along the China GCC corridor. I think with over 15,000 Chinese corporates now in the UAE, and I guess trade around $100 billion with China, that capability, FAB's capability, and I think maybe 2 other banks in the world that have it, is very relevant as we look forward. These steps are practical. They build connectivity and reduce friction for clients active in fast-growing trade corridors. Policy is evolving in parallel. Regulators across the region are building frameworks that make innovation safe and scalable. Initiatives for instant payments, tokenized settlement, and digital currency are gaining momentum. When banks test blockchain-based cross-border payments or permission networks, the goal is not simply to validate technology, it is to compress settlement times, improve traceability, and give clients greater confidence in their international transactions. Early pilots have already shown that instant value transfer is possible, pointing to a future where data and settlement coexist securely. Geopolitics adds another dimension. Energy transition, security priorities, and industrial policy are influencing investment flows and shaping strategic partnerships. The GCC's strong fiscal position and sovereign-backed institutions have reinforced its role as a global liquidity provider and a builder of connectivity between markets. For international banking, this means combining local insight with global reach to help clients navigate volatility while capturing growth across emerging corridors. Our 22-country network puts us in a position of first-hand knowledge, which helps us provide the right solution, the more specific solutions to our clients. So we value this network and we want to bring it to the advantage of our clients. While technology and market conditions create the opportunity, the real transformation is judged by the results. Across MENA, fintechs are growing fast, payment providers are expanding, and new infrastructure is attracting investment. Banks are not just observers, they are partners and builders in this change. When programmable payments become useful for treasurers, it is because clients want certainty and efficiency, not technology for its own sake. Our challenge is to turn digital tools into real benefits in cash management, trade finance, and risk control. Government-led digital strategies are also raising the baseline for innovation. eKYC, digitized licensing, and stronger public platforms are enabling faster adoption in private sector. This makes it easier to connect MENA more deliberately with Africa, with Asia, and Europe. Over time, trade finance links more closely with data, logistics with identity, and capital markets with tokenized assets. The goal is connectivity that supports real trade and investment while widening participation and inclusion. As we meet over the next 2 days, we have an opportunity to look at how smarter, faster cross-border payments can become standard practice, how artificial intelligence moves from concept to capability, and how digital strategies can widen access and strengthen resilience across our markets. Our region has always been about connection. Today, that strength can become a digital advantage. By aligning technology with the changes shaping our markets and keeping transformation focused on real outcomes, we can build a financial system that is faster, safer, and open to growth. We at FAB look forward to championing this transformation. I wish to thank all of you. I wish to congratulate this forum on the agenda and wish it tremendous success. Thank you very much.